Hello everybody and welcome back to Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. I am your humble bard, Tim. In the previous session, we actually completed the game, but what I discovered is that the ending that we got was not like the final ending, or the true ending, I should say, or the good ending, whichever way you want to do it, because we never managed to acquire all 3 mask fragments. We only found 2 of them. The third mask fragment, as it turns out, I'm just going to go to the overworld map for a second, is located in this area here called the Wells of Larue, or whatever you want to call it. The little area that pops up after you visit the hags, and you have a chat with someone. So you get this little location here, and there's not a great deal of stuff into it. I just thought it was like optional side mission stuff. There's a mission to do with Gan. There's a farmer and his daughter that Gan once stayed with, and the daughter turns out is actually a dream walker as well, and so she is she created a dream version of Gan that is sort of taking over her mind. So you have to go into her dream and basically break her out of her delusion. There's also like a group of very angry people that you can just kill, and some witches as well, or some wizards, I should say. But so what my understanding is, and I think I need my diplomacy hat back on again. Finch's finest hat. There we go. Alright. And I don't think the Sword of Gith, I think it's in here, isn't it? Oh, no, this was... Oh, no, there it is. This is the Sword of Gith. Yeah, it doesn't actually matter too much, but anyway. We'll wield the Sword of Gith for now. So you come to this area here, and there's actually a group of Oku's descendants. Descendants? Other way around. Ancestors. So let's have a chat with them. Noble Kuma, Venerable Watamo, shake off your dreams and look who has come. It is the head with his head hung low in shame. Ancestors. But do not claim us as kin. Our blood ran thin in your veins, and now it does not run at all. Oku, son of Koju, do you remember this place as it was, enough to understand the ruin you have made? Look, you'll address my ally with respect, or I'll send you back to the dreams by force. Thank you very much. I see your head is not bowed in shame, Oku, but in obedience. Do all your words come from this monster's mouth instead of your own? Elders, I swore an oath. We know of your oath, son of my son. You led your race to ruin. Have you not looked for your kin? Have you not wondered where they have gone? Or does this monster who holds your leash not permit you such thoughts? So let's see if this works. Honored ancestors, if Oku has committed a crime, at least allow him to defend himself. You see, he is no monster. We will end this curse, and do you remember the fight on the ice, grandson? How you led your clan against the Eater of Spirits? The frozen lake, yes. I dreamed of this. Those memories were strong in my mind when I laid down in my barrow to die. Well, he told me he fought the previous Spirit Eater, and the man spared Oku's life. My grandson's wounds were deep. His spirit bled and faded. He should have come to the wells to die. Venerable Watamo, as our law commands, the queen of talking beasts would have judged his soul and freed him from his oath. But Oku chose his oath above our law. He brought the monster to our sacred barrow, to the chamber that was meant for him. Well, I'm sure he had good reason. Dreams are returning to me, little one. Perhaps it is the waters of the wells drifting in the air. I remember how the Spirit Eater traced runes into the stone, the same runes you saw when you awoke. When he died and the hunger fled his corpse, it was trapped by the runes. As long as it was trapped, the hunger could not pass to another. My grandson would have you think that he made a noble sacrifice, Spirit Eater, but he knew that he would doom his race. Our barrow is a sacred place, a wellspring of dreams. It was poisoned by the monster that was trapped within, and our race went mad. They perished as wild, slavering brutes. So you called Oku here to have revenge? Yes, Oku, son of Koju, must answer for the dreams of his race. Deaths of his race, sorry. So say all the elders. And what would you have done? Allowed the curse to continue and devour even more spirits? We would not. Yay! Ooh, 97 influence for Oku, nice. Look at them, Aurora. They are old. Once they dreamed of wind and blood and sky, and now they chatter like apes and bicker over laws. No, grandson. My grandson is right. We have lingered too long without flesh or fur. Our minds are full of words, not dreams. Let Oku find peace in his own way, if he can. But do not look for us again, son of my son. Your decision doomed your race, and so your race must be lost to you, now and always. Farewell, grandfather. Okay, so we have a chat with these people here. The water is cool and clear. Behind every ripple and splash, another sound seems to lurk. The baying of a great bear, perhaps, or a howling of a wolf. This is an ancient place. It is sacred to the beasts that possess awareness of themselves and their consciousness, like some humans do. They are gone now, but the spirit and memories remain. Those memories, these fragments of their waking dreams, can still be seen like ripples on the surface of the water, while others swim deep in the undertow of the pools here. Kind of memories. Battle, blood, death, sleep, comfort, life, mating. Their dreams were not different from yours or mine, though some of their senses were keener. They bathed in these wells, and as it soothed them, it also mirrored their feelings and thoughts. Is it possible to see the memories? Not with the eyes with which you see the world, but with the dreamer's eye, perhaps. You would have to drink from the pools, however. And they will not show you only the memories of beasts. It may cut into your subconscious as well, though that may serve as an improvement. I can stand beside you here in your dream to help you sort of channel any rush of images that occur, if you would like, an anchor, if you will. I will drink from the pool. You sip the water, and it's cool and sweet. At once, the ripples and splashes of the pool seem to grow louder, and the sound of the world recedes. And, there it goes. Then your knees buckle beneath you, and you're falling into a soft embrace of grass and dream what waits beyond. All right.
Aurora, is that you? I'd fear you'd come too late or not at all. I've found something. Keep it safe for many long years, but the faceless man may be close on your heels. We need to make haste.
Should I know you, old one?
Surely not. I died before you first drew breath. I fear that I am little more than an echo, a memory of what was. Quickly, now follow.
I think we should go with him. Whoop, and he's dead. Oh, I've only got one direction we can go in.
Look there. Do you see him?
Yes, someone's inside the cabin in the place where I awoke.
He created all you see here. All it formed about him, like an island, a hidden fortress in a limbo of dream. I only drifted here by chance. These caverns came later. After I arrived, this sanctuary somehow reshaped itself for me. What little remains of me, that is.
And who is in the cavern?
A remnant, perhaps. A piece of a larger whole. There were many such remnants once, but the hunger has gradually devoured them all. I have come to believe that he is a memory, like me, of a previous spirit eater, or of something that came before.
Someone told me your name, dude.
Nor do I know it myself. I think that my name is not important, not for you, and you are why I'm still here. All that really matters is this. I know something about your path because I once walked it myself.
So you were a spirit eater as well?
In life, yes. In death, I'm little more than a memory, though I'm not certain what's worse. We are discarded, he who bears the hunger. One after another, we are used and burned up, but the hunger lives on and passes to another. I tried to break the chain, but the proof of my failure is standing here before me. What I never did was look within. I never thought to learn what the hunger truly was.
And why would this sanctuary reshape itself into Oku's burrow?
The cavern is where I died. Lord Oku swore an oath when I spared his life on the shifting flows of Tirlog. Swore it in that hell of crackling ice and screaming, drowning beasts. He would help me to end my curse, whatever the cost to himself or his tribe. His burrow would become my tomb, and he my guardian that no mortal should go near my corpse. And when the hunger fled my remains, it would find no new face and no new mask to hide behind.
So the hunger passes to a new mask upon the death of the previous spirit eater.
Even as I stood over the corpse of the slavering madman, the one who bore the hunger before me, I felt it enter me, and I remembered nothing more for a time. When I awoke, I felt the stirring inside me. You know it well, don't you? And I knew what I'd become.
So is there nothing I can do for you in return for keeping this memory safe?
I ask only for your forgiveness, for I haven't told you the whole tale. I set wards to guard this chamber, and when I was far stronger than I am now, beasts await you there. Spun from your own darkest memories, dreams they may be, but if you are slain, you may never find your way to us again.
Ooh, this'll be fun. Alright, so let's...
Kilkofim Safin. Kilkofim Safin.
Well, we won that one.
Hello, boy.
Boy's face seems vaguely familiar, as if you had met him before. His eyes are bright and he smiles at you.
Remember me, child. I've brought someone to meet you.
Oh, have you seen my brother? I think he's forgotten me. What's your name? I haven't seen him, I'm sorry. Avicii. That's the name the priest gave me, but my brother calls me Araman. Okay.
Araman. A word for laughter in the old Milan tongue.
My brother says I laugh enough for the both of us. He says I'll never make a very good priest if I can't stop giggling during the service. I knew this boy's face was familiar. I've met him before, but as a grown man, the red wizard called Araman.
I was certain that that could be.
Here, take this. I've saved it for you.
A piece of a mask. He never offered this to me.
The third mass fragment to join the other two. Curious. Thanks. How do I use it? We are what we remember, what we dream. Nothing is gone while the pieces still remain. This is the piece that is me, but I'm only a part of the whole. Old man is speaking excitedly now, but his words are drowned out. A rushing fills your ears, and the dream begins to break apart. All right. Cool. So now we've got the 3 mask fragments. Now... Wow. Alright, so my understanding is that now if we head back to town and we go through and fight, basically just go through the whole thing, back up to the boss fight, we're given a third option rather than absorbing him into my consciousness, or I've either got to kill him and free myself or absorb him into my consciousness. But now that I've got the 3 mask fragments, there's a third choice, apparently. But I did try to see if you could actually absorb, like I was thinking maybe you had to put it together, because there is like a mask shop in the other, not a mask shop, a mask, what's the word I'm looking for? A mask maker's table inside the theater, but apparently that has nothing to do with it. So I'll do a quick save. I will double check just to make sure. Yeah, it's got this thing here. It's the mask maker's workshop. Yeah, but there's like no way to use it. I mean, maybe I could always ask the people that maybe the... Maybe Magda can stick it together. Anything about it, Leanna? Yeah, it's just the shop. Yeah, so we just gotta...
1 hour later.
So it looks like Sophia comes with me no matter what. Honestly, I really want Oku to come with me.
Your soul.
Spirit, do you... On that day, mortals will put faith aside, and the gods will bring vengeance upon... As the heir of Akachi, you had the chance to set things right, to show the plains that some just... Call it what you... No, Spirit. Akachi's hunger was born of loss. The loss of memory, soul, and self. He can only be freed from his hunger if he remembers who and what he is.
Restore memories to an empty soul? That sounds like madness to me.
Take back what is yours from the wall, and then return to Akachi what is his. All that you need, you have already found in dreams.
Right. Okay, the fragments of the mask, the fragments of Akachi himself.
Akachi's essence was scattered, not destroyed. If he had been utterly lost, nothing would remain to hunger. Merkel was so enamored of his own cruelty that he couldn't see its flaws. Free your soul. Bring the fragments together, and Akachi's hunger will end.
Right. Will you let me pass then?
Know this, Spirit Eater. I will not stand in your way now, but my memory is long, and all must come before me in the end. On that day, the debts of your crusade will come due. And I warn you, the wall does not willingly part with its treasures, even if they are wrongfully won.
All right.
Let me go.
Love my soul's just in the wall, just going, oh.
Yes.
All right. Now the trick here, I think, if I can speak to Sophia.
I had no idea the founder was actually alive. And, well, of course. The nearly every ruler and authority figure in Thay. I am an Most people assume that we're all disciples of. I find Kaj. The students of my academy mostly focus on the power and politics of a few should not overshadow the knowledge of many. It's bad enough that the Rishemi view my kind as heartless mage tyrants. I don't need.
Okay, so I've pissed her off, so now Oku should come with me, not not her. Oh no, she comes with you regardless. Okay. Whoa! He stuck him on us pretty damn quick. Aurora, wait. You have cornered the faceless man in the deepest recesses of your soul. He has nowhere left to run. We promised we would be here at the end, and so we are. Are you really Mare's memories or something more? In our way, we are a remnant of what Akachi was, not just memories of his brother and his love, but pieces of his mind. We are all that survives of him, and we have tried to help you, to guide you when we could, though we know that we have done little, in truth. Yeah, no shit. But just as a single recollection can spark a far greater memory, so we can restore most of what he was. Well, the founder wanted peace for her lover, now he will have it. You'll help me restore Akachi to what he was and end his curse? He's forgotten us, forgotten what he was, but you've gathered his essence in the fragments of the mask, and now it's whole again. As the boy speaks, you realize that his words are true. The fragmented mask is somehow joined together into one, a single mask that contains all of what the betrayer once was. Just as the fragments have been made whole, so must his scattered pieces. We are willing, but the faceless man is not. He's waiting for you beyond that portal in the darkest recesses of your soul. If you can defeat him there and make him yield, then you can make him remember what he was. He will no longer be empty, and his hunger will end. Alright? I won't fail you, I promise. The faceless man will try to slay you or devour your spirits. If you wear the mask, it will provide some protection from his hunger. Use your own hunger against him, if you can, in the depths of your soul. Your powers will be without limit, and you may call upon them as often as you wish. We can't face him, not while he's strong, or he'll scatter us like smoke, and his hunger will grow stronger still. But when he falls, we'll be at your side to finish this. Farewell, Aurora. All right, so it's the mask. Oh. Ugh. That's weird. Alright. Actually, first things first, let's rest. Alright, so we've got our spells all set up. So we want to make Sophia very invisible.
Kilkofim Safim. Kilkofim Safim.
Alright. Let's rock and roll again. Whoa.
Have at thee!
That's much too early. Prepare to fast forward.
Preparing to fast forward.
Fast forward.
Fast forwarding, sir.
Ye koroi. Ele me vokrain. Have at thee!
Yes! Got him! Alright. The faceless man collapsed before you. Even as you stand victorious in this dream, you can sense your body lying unconscious in the feud plane and feel the hunger ebbing, the dark presence growing weak. Broken and bound, you can see the faceless man for what he is, empty, confused, enslaved to the hunger that he does not understand, yet cannot deny. Alright. So in the dream, pillars rise above him, extensions of your will, which has conquered the very hunger of the wall. The faceless man is shackled, helpless. His fate is yours to decide. Alright. So, concentrate on the mask and call forth the red woman and the boy. You focus your will upon the mask, seeking those memories which are not yours, allowing them to drift into your conscious mind. And suddenly they take shape, seeming somehow more than they have been before. You have pursued us, faceless man, and we have hidden. In your hunger and pain you have forgotten what you are, but we remember, we always remember. You are Akachi, my brother, who gave me my name. You are Akachi, my beloved, who kindled love in the hearts that held none. And you are Akachi, the betrayer, who turned against your god for the love, for that love, and died in the wall in my stead. Remember my love and be whole again. Jeez. All right.
The curse is finished. The betrayer's suffering has come to an end. You have restored his soul, done what gods thought beyond their power. Akachi has gone to his judgment, to the fate that should have been his had Merkel not intervened. Not to lie within the wall, but to find rest amongst the false souls of old. His torment is ended, and as for Merkel, the dark god's soul will fade and pass into his heaven which he deserves.
Okay. Yeesh. That's a bit disturbing. become the founder, join Akachi wherever he has gone?
She knew from the beginning that her lover was lost to her, even if she saved him. Where Akachi has gone, the founder cannot find it. Upon her death, the founder's soul will pass to Sophia, as with her marriage. Through the innocence of her daughter's soul, she will find redemption, though the woman she once was will cease to be. Her tale is nearly finished, but yours is not. The chaos you sowed in my city will win you few friends amongst the gods. Deities of order will cast their eyes upon you as a symbol of all they oppose. For my part, I will pass no judgment upon you. I see in your crusade the hand of a dead god and the desperation of a forsaken soul trying to save the one she loved. And the good you have done redeems much. Above all else, your struggle has won you freedom, from the shard in your chest and from the ravening presence in your soul. How you spend your newfound coin and whom you spend it with, that is yours to decide.
My love, you were given a burden that you did not deserve. I hope that my company helped to ease your suffering. I can hear the Founder's thoughts echo quietly in my mind. She is finally at peace. I cannot thank you enough for what you've done.
Although the founder had a strange way of employing my help, it was an honor to be of service.
At first, I was bound to you by the link between the Founder and Akachi, but that's gone now, replaced with something stronger. For the first time in my life, there is no drive from within directing my wants. My feelings for you are all my own. We have countless adventures ahead of us, so many faraway lands and planes of existence to see. Where shall we go next, my love?
What your god said about newfound coin. I have several ideas on how best to spend it. Spiritual currency, you see, comes with many advantages. There are sacred glades of Rashomon where ones who have accomplished what we have done may be indulged in the spirit world. Honored, as it were, celebrated, most assuredly. Of course, for that, you would have to endure my company a while longer. But I promise you will find it to your liking.
I was right to place my trust in you. By your will, my oath is fulfilled, and you are whole again. You have reminded me what it's like to be alive, to struggle, and feel the call of wanderlust. Where are we headed next, little one?
My realm lies at the center of all things. You cannot remain here, but infinite doors are open to you. Return to the Prime if you like, or set your eyes towards some other plane. Wherever you go, mortal, may your road be one of your own choosing. And so you turned your back on
Adventure!
and chose a path that led you far from my realm. In the long years that followed, you walked many roads, across many planes, and I do not know them all. For some worlds beyond the realms are closed, even to my eyes. But your name emerged time and again in the tales of valor that swirled in your wake. With Akachi's end, the Founder surrendered to death, and her soul passed to Sophia. With it came the knowledge of 12 lifetimes, and the collected wisdom of all her fragments. Sophia's love for you proved as strong as the Founder's had ever been. You were rarely apart, though she often expressed a desire to see the place where you had spent the early years of your life, just as you had seen hers. Gan of Dreams remained at your side, his name linked forever with your own. He became perhaps your most loyal companion of all, accepting every new challenge with a wry smile and a caustic wit. Gan had made his peace with his parents and his past, and though he never pledged himself to the gods, he found another sort of faith, not in religion and ritual, but in love, friendship, and trust. Oku, god of beasts, followed you for a time, but the doom of his race weighed heavily upon him. He finally begged your leave to return to Rashomon, and you gave it.
Of course, Bear Man.
You never saw him again, though the Rashemi believe that he slumbers peacefully in his barrow. And years later, when a host of Thayans crossed the river Mulsantir to invade southern Rushaman, it is said that a great bear spirit led an army of beasts against them. The invading Thayans were crushed, and not a drop of Rashemi blood was spilled.
Yeah, you go, Papa Bear.
As for the bear, he vanished soon after, leaving no proof of his passage, save for the ravaged corpses of gnolls and red wizards.
Damn.
And what of your fate? In time, you returned home to West Harbor, reunited with a foster father who had never abandoned his search for you, and in that time, had come to fully realize the love he bore you. It was there, upon the village green where your adventures began, that you and Sophia were married.
Oh.
In the presence of those old friends who yet lived. Kelgar Ironfist, Nishka the Rogue, Bevel Starling. These and many others stood in respectful silence as you spoke the words that would join the two of you together.
I suppose so.
Whether you would settle in the place of your birth, or depart once again to seek a greater legacy still, that story is yet to be told.
Well, there you have it. So that's the good ending. Oh, says, guess what? You guys get married. It's like, well, do I have a say in this? Or is that just what happens? But that's cool. Okay, so there is that option to be able to free the Spirit Eater's curse and actually complete the whole thing. So that's cool. I'm glad that was actually an option, because it kind of sucked with if you don't actually have the mask, because you end up having the whole situation where you don't really have a positive choice. You either kill the hunger within you and give it to someone else, or you get yourself stuck in the wall, which would suck just as much. So I don't think I'll worry about going through with the ending where you get stuck in the wall, because that's pretty self-explanatory. You get stuck in the wall and everyone else goes off and is sad without you. So anyway, cool. Well, that's where we're going to leave Neverwinter Nights' Mask of the Betrayer. And next time when we come back with Neverwinter Nights. When we come back with Neverwinter Nights 2, we are going to do the Storm of Zahir. We'll see what Aurora can get up to in that adventure. But for now, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. I have been your humble bard, Tim, and be sure to come back for the next session of Aurora Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. Bye!